Welcome back to another probably skunked fishing video. Except, yeah, it's not hard to tell. I'm not on a lake or in a boat or on a river or on a stream. I'm nowhere near the water. I'm actually in my bedroom right now, and that's because I'm gonna try to film a different kind of video. I'll give you a little bit of backstory. At Christmas time, I got a fly tying kit from Doke, gifted to me by my girlfriend for Christmas, and I haven't touched it at all until like 2 days ago. I pulled the lure 2 days ago and finally tied up 2 flies. My first 2 flies ever. I tied up these 2 Mickey fins. Here's one of them. I don't know how well you can see that, but that's the first fly I ever tied right there. A Mickey fin. It doesn't look that good, but it doesn't matter anyway because Mickey fins don't catch fish. But I thought it'd be fun to start filming videos of me trying to learn how to tie. Like, this isn't going to be an instructional how-to type video. This is going to be me not knowing what I'm doing. I got my laptop, I have my laptop right here so I can follow along with a YouTube video, and I'm going to learn. And you're going to watch me learn. And maybe, I don't know, maybe someone will get encouraged to try to tie a fly themselves. Because I know personally, like, all the videos I see, people are already really good. And it's, like, intimidating. So I'm going to be that entry-level, everyman type guy who doesn't know what's going on. And you can laugh at me. You can offer me advice. And we'll learn together. Let's get the vise set up and we'll do this thing. I guess I should have done this little part before I stuck the vise in my face, but I'm going to go over the materials we have and what we're going to try to tie with them. So, it's the middle of winter right now. We're not actually fly fishing. And because of that, I'm actually not going to tie a proper fly. We're going to tie using this here little ice fishing jig instead of like a regular hook. And, you know, I'll fish it through the ice. The fly we're going to be tying is kind of like a bunny leech type deal. Now, here's where things are going to kind of get weird. The video I watched about like how to do this, like the guy that is teaching me, he says to use all rabbit zonkers. Like the tail is going to be a zonker strip, and the body is going to be a crosscut zonker strip. Well, the local fly shop didn't have crosscut strips. So we've got the regular rabbit zonker in this kind of purple color. And then I've got some purple deer here that I'm going to try to use for the tail. And I'm just going to spin this up for the body, I hope. Just tying with regular black thread. It is 220D black uni thread. Main candle, let's go. There we go. Jig head is in the vise. Step 1, I was pretty good at it. You know? I hammered that part out. It's just like, I'm just using a cheap jig head, nothing special, because I figured I probably am gonna ruin the whole pack when I'm trying to tie these things. But it's a pink 1/8 Danielson jig head. It was $1. No fancy tungsten here. All right. I don't know, what's step 1 gonna be? All right, so according to Homeboy in my video, I just want to start the thread and kind of leave it alone. Even this part is something I have trouble with, like just trying to get the damn thread on the fucking thing is a challenge for me. Okay, we did it. The thread is attached to the jig head. Okay, so in the actual video, what he's doing right now is taking his zonker strip and like threading it on the hook, like actually penetrating the center of the strip and setting it on the hook. But I don't know if we're going to be able to do that because like we don't have the right strips. Because he's using, or wait. Oh, no. No. We don't have the cross-cut strips, so we're not going to be able to wrap the body. We can do what he's talking about. So I just cut off, you know, like, I don't know, 4 inches, I guess, of that strip. And I'm going to peel away some of the fur. So I got like a piece of bear hide to tie into. All right, so I got to take the hook out of the vise. And I'm scared to do this part and stab myself. So this needs to... Okay. Let's see if we can do this. I got the hook all the way on, like the strip is all the way on the hook. Like, it ain't going anywhere. Put it on there like you're putting a piece of bait on. All right, pop it back in the vise. Opposite, like you'll see, like it's opposite way up now. I flipped the jig head. I'm not yet sure why he's gonna do that, but if this works, I will be so shocked. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is try to pull the strip up, like all the way to the front of the hook, which is proving, okay, like right there. And then we're gonna wrap that, we're gonna tie that in. Is that the right terminology? Tie that in? Oh God, it's not easy. Oh God. It's really hard to like hold this thing in place. Oh, okay, we got a couple wraps on anyways. I really want to wrap this thing down tight. I might even hit that with a dab of super glue. I don't know if he's going to do that, but I've been using a lot of super glue in my flies because I don't trust my actual work. Okay, next thing he wants me to do is kind of basically wrap this to the whole shank. Just like a good big wrap all the way down. It doesn't need to look too pretty, I don't think, because we're going to be covering this later. I don't know where I'm supposed to leave my bobbin, but we'll go with right there. Okay, the next step, we're gonna do it the ghetto way again. He wants me to reinforce the tail so it's like kind of stays up better and it's not so droopy. But so he wants me to use, which I luckily have, I don't know if you can see, that's just a thick piece of monofilament. That's 40-pound test mono that I had from striper fishing. He's using some fancy ass mono or something. But basically we're gonna go back an inch from the hook shank and pop a hole through, put the mono through, burn a big bulb on the end so it can't come back out, pull that tight, run this down along the bottom of the strip, pop it out again the other side, put another bulb, I guess, and I guess that's gonna keep it stiff. I better watch the video. Okay, here's the problem. He's using a nice fancy bodkin to poke a hole through. We definitely do not have one. So I'm gonna pop out another jig head out of the package and try to pop a hole like that. Just gonna take this down out of the vise again to try to pop the hole so I don't get stabbed. Stabbed. Wow. So I just made a big mistake. I was trying to pop the hole through and I accidentally ripped the entire strip in half. So now we're left with this kind of looking thing. Not ideal. I wanted this thing to be like a big old juicy streamer, but we'll keep going anyway, just because I want to see what happens. But that sucks. At this point in the fly, he's stripping away a piece of his cross-cut zonker and tying it into the body of the hook. And then I guess he's going to wrap it. We don't have cross-cut, but I'm thinking just to see what happens, since we already messed this one up, I'm just going to try it with the fur we do have. So I'm going to clean up my scissors, clear away like a good section of hide. Just get all the hairs off. Make a giant mess. I had no idea how much of a mess fly tying made until I tried it. My house, I only tied 2 flies, and I'm like, just been picking red hairs out of everything. Okay, we got a pretty good section of hide cleaned off there. I don't know if you guys can like tell, but like what I'm trying to do is strip it down like to the strip so there's no real fur in the way. I think that's good enough. I don't think it has to be perfect. And I'm going to, basically this is going to lay on top of the hook, and we're just going to tie that in. I don't know, it's not going to be easy. Nothing's ever easy, but let's give it a try. Make a few tight wraps on that. And then I'm going to wrap it all the way down again, just so there's no like weird bumps. Everything's kind of like a smooth transition. Again, everything we've done so far pretty much is going to get covered up, so I'm not really like super worried about any of this. I mean, I'm worried about it not working, but I mean I'm not worried about how it looks right now. I just hit that with some super glue. I'm gonna give it another little wrappy wrap. Okay, there's another step done. I can't tell if this is going good or bad, but it's going somewhere. We're at the point now where we have to start wrapping it. He said something about like not wanting to wrap clockwise or counterclockwise when he's palmering it. I don't know what any of that means, so I think I'm just gonna wrap it around it, like kind of nice, kind of tight. We'll see. Try to keep that tail out of the way while we're doing it. I'm not really sure how dense or how sparse to make it, but I need to get my thread out of the way. Okay, now that that's all, what's he say, palmered in, I'm gonna give it a good couple wraps. Whoa, you guys can't barely see me anymore because I'm just a big purple fluff ball, but I promise I'm still here. At this point, I'm just gonna try to find the end of this strip and get in like as close as I can to cut it without accidentally cutting off my thread. Okay, got that cut off. Then he wants me to just kind of pull the hair back and just take a whole shitload of wraps here. Make sure that's really tied down. I'm gonna hit it with some super glue, even though I can't even really see the threads because it's just all fur everywhere. I'm gonna hit it with super glue. Try desperately to hold the fur out of the way. Give it a couple more wraps. Okay, we're somewhere. Something's happening. Coke Zero for the spirit. I think we're almost done. In the video I'm watching, he's at the point now where he's whip finishing this thing, but it's weird that I'm talking to you guys and all I can see is fly. So he's whip finishing this thing now, but I have literally no idea how to do that. Here's my whip finish tool. I don't know if this is like, I just bought this today. It was the only one I could get my hands on. I don't know if it's like good or bad or what, but that's what we're gonna use. But first I have to watch a video on how to do a whip finish, because I told y'all I really don't know anything. If you see me like looking down to the sides, it's because I'm like looking at my videos and shit trying to figure this out. But we're almost there. We're so close. So he's hooking this. Hook this. Okay, so there's only one video I can find where they use this style whip finish tool. The rest of them are all like some fancy, cool looking thing that has like a kind of like a hairpin looking piece in the back. So I think we're just gonna like wing it. I'm gonna go, yeah, right in there and twist. Oh God. In there. What am I doing? Why does this piece move? Okay, I'm gonna have to whip finish with my fingers. I don't know how to use that thing. Okay, just watched like a 1-minute tutorial on how to do this whip finish by hand.
Down on your bobbin to expose about 4 inches of thread. Lay the tips of your index and middle fingers on top of the thread, just down from the hook. Pull the bobbin up with your left hand and over top of your fingers as you rotate them until their pads face you. Try to keep the thread from your bobbin in line with the hook shank and the nozzle near the back of the hook. Now, rotate the pads of your fingers away from you. The thread from your middle finger should lead straight back toward the bobbin, while the thread from your index finger is roughly perpendicular to the hook shank. Push the index finger leg away from you, and as you come under the hook, turn the pads of your fingers so they're once again facing you. Repeat this procedure.
Let's go in here, up, bring it up. Oh, I think we're doing it. Oh God. Yeah, I think we're doing it. I think we're whip finishing a fly right now. This is my first time actually doing a whip finish. So, I'm really happy with myself. I'm gonna do it one more time. I think I did it. I'm gonna try to slip my fingers out, pull down on the bobbin to tighten it up. Oh, okay, I think it happened. If you just watch that and you could actually like see what I was doing with my hands, let me know if I did it right, because I really don't know. Like, that's it. It's done. I'm gonna take it to Levice and give you guys a good look in a minute, but damn, I can't believe we did it. There were some roadblocks along the way. I got kind of mad when I ripped that strip in half because I wanted this thing to be like a big juicy streamer, but it's okay, I think. And for not having the proper hair and stuff, like, I think we did all right, man. So here it is. The attempt, I don't know if it's a success, our attempt at tying a bunny leech jig thing. That was cool. I'm definitely gonna try a couple more off camera because I want one with like a tail. But that was great. I had a good time. So I don't know how you guys are gonna feel about watching this. I don't know if you will be interested at all or if you enjoy it at all or whatever. But I personally, like, I had so much fun making this kind of video, and like, I'm getting really into this tying thing. If you guys want to help me, I would very much appreciate it. Like, leave some tips down below or send me an inbox and like let me know what I'm doing wrong or right or what I could do better. Or if there's a certain fly you want to see me try to tie, let me know. Like, give me a recipe, send me a video to it, whatever. Because I really, like, I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to make this, like, I'm going to try. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm going to try to make this, like, a weekly thing. Every week I'll try to tie a new fly, make a video, and we'll grow together. We're going to do it. By the end of the year, I'll be able to tie a very simple woolly bugger. I'm going to leave a link in the description below to the video I watched to actually learn how to tie. I'm not going to bother leaving you guys like the recipe for the fly or anything because I did it like a ghetto dumb way. But I'll leave a link down below to the proper video in case anybody actually wants to tie this fly. And as always, if you like the content, like, subscribe, share, follow me on Instagram @probablyskunked. And I'll see you on the water.